Moving on, at 24, we have the Carolina Panthers. We feel like the Bryce Young pick is going to be Trayvon Walker of last year, where leading up to the draft, it was like, oh, it's going to be Trayvon Walker. That's what it should be. And then, like, weeks after, it's going to be like, well, why did they go with Walker over Hutchinson? Why did they go with Young over Stroud? Like, we know why they did, obviously. We had Young as our quarterback 3, but if you really wanted Richardson's upside, we understood it. If you wanted Young's floor over Richardson, we understood that as well. However, that trade does not look great for Bryce Young. Moving all of that draft capital and DJ Moore for Bryce Young just feels a little underwhelming. It's not awful by any means, but they should have found a way to make this trade if they knew they were taking Young without sacrificing DJ Moore. As they kept saying, Young is a distributor. He's not an elevator. He's not a I can make do Aaron Rodgers with nobody. Like, he needs people that can take short routes after the catch. And Moore was that guy. And they got rid of him. Now, that being said, in the round 2, they drafted Jonathan Mingo. We love that pick. Mingo is someone that was not used nearly as much as he should have been at Ole Miss. And we heard the comps to A.J. Brown. We see it. Ours is a little bit more of Michael Floyd, the old Arizona receiver. But we do see the similarities. By no means are we saying Mingo's going to be A.J. Brown, but he has the build, he has the upside, and we think he has the path to snaps early on. They got a much-needed pass rusher, super athletic, to pair with Brian Burns. Yetur Gross-Matos hasn't worked out. And then Chandler Zavala and Jamie Robinson, if you have anything you want to add for those picks.
The only thing I want to say is the guard pick I don't have an issue with. It's more of like the safety pick. They already have Chin. They brought in Von Bell. They had brought in Xavier Woods last offseason. They had a need at line depth, and Frankie Louvu has been playing well, but like they could have brought in a higher end backup based on what else they were doing. Robinson's fine, but I mean, if you were looking for someone to contribute, it's kind of an interesting pick with probably who else was on the board at that point.
That's true. It is also worth noting they did pick up Jalen Redmond in UDFA, someone we were very surprised to see not taken, the D tackle out of Oklahoma. So that might be that player that should have been taken here.